What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Crypto Trade, aka Officer Gains, and y'all are tuned in to the #1 crypto channel on YouTube. If not, we will be one day. All right, y'all. So in today's video, we are going to discuss some of the things that are going on within the crypto market and the stock market, and the effect that the Ukrainian and Russian war is actually having on stocks and crypto right now, and what you need to do and what you need to consider if you are one of the ones that have a lot of money invested into crypto or the stock market. So if that seems like something you're interested in, you're still tuned in, locked in with us, let's get started. All right, y'all. So in this video, I really want to talk about, and I really want to just have a conversation with you guys. I really want to put something into perspective for a lot of you that might be a little fearful about what's going on in the stock market and the crypto market. This war that's raging in Ukraine has really got a lot of people on the edge as far as, and they're wondering what to do with their assets, how they want to move forward. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people are pushing back. A lot of people are selling all their assets, selling their stocks, selling their crypto. And I'm just gonna be the one to tell you guys. And again, I always remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but in my humble opinion, I really believe people should, especially if you're new, I really believe people should kind of take a step back, breathe, and kind of think about the long-term effects this is going to have as far as one's portfolio. So, I mean, we all know, if you've researched past wars or past things that have happened in the world, the stock market always crashes. There's always some type of recession, but you always have to remember, at the end of the day, the stock market is, for one, it always bounce back. You know, it'll go down, things will go down. You know, people will panic sell. One thing you should always remember, as a matter of fact, one of my cousins gave me a call a few days ago, and he was asking me, he said, "Man, have you been watching the news?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, what you in the crypto, ain't you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm still in crypto. I still have all my holdings." He said, "Well, you might want to consider pulling out." Now, if I was probably brand new, if I probably has done as much research as I've had done on the market and how past wars and past situations have plummeted and brought the stock markets down and crypto markets down, then yes, I might have done something like that. But one thing you guys have to remember, when something like this, every time something like this happens, every war we've had for the last few decades, it's always the same. People will panic sell, people will get out of the markets, people will sell all their assets because they are in fear that everything will go to zero. But as history repeats itself over and over again, as y'all can see, we still have a stock market. We still have the crypto market, even though the crypto market is relatively newer than the actual stock market. The stock market has been around for decades. You know, as a matter of fact, the stock market was established in the early 1900s. And it hasn't went, and we've had a couple of wars since then, and it hasn't went anywhere. The stock market has always bounced back. So one thing to just remember, people that are in high positions, you got, high Fortune 500 companies, these millionaires and billionaires, you have to kind of sit back and think, how did they become millionaires and billionaires? Well, because they aren't one of the ones, or they aren't the few people that sold out or just sold everything during these type of events. These people actually made money, because you have to think about it. Money doesn't, when something like this happens, the money doesn't disappear, it just shifts hands. So when there seems like there's a recession going on in the market, that money didn't disappear. Money didn't just vanish because of a war. It didn't just poof into thin air and then now it's gone because of a war. It just transferred hands. The retail investor, or the dumb money as they call us, basically sold everything for cheap, because once the market plummeted, the dumb money, like I said, they call us, basically sold everything for a little bit of nothing to these billionaires and these Fortune 500 companies. They came in, they saw an opportunity to buy. One thing you got to remember is, in these type of markets, in these type of events, you always buy the dip, because if you just sit back and think about it, no one should ever sell low. People will get into the mindset of, well, they rather just go ahead when something like this happens, they panic, they think everything's going to zero. They rather sell at a huge loss. They rather sell at a huge loss than rather to just continue to buy. Because number one thing that tells me when people sell, if they sell at a huge loss like that, or if they sell when things are down 20, 30, 40% even, the one thing that tells me that people has money invested or tied up into their assets, whether it be stock or crypto, that number one, they couldn't afford to lose it in the first place. That's the only way logically I believe people would actually even consider selling their stock or crypto or whatever asset they are holding at the time, because they couldn't afford to have it in there in the first place. That's why you always never should invest more than you can afford to lose. That's why that term is in place. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. So in the event that something like this happens, the stock market plummets, crypto market plummets, you have nothing to worry about, because number one, you don't have so much tied up into that asset or assets that it'll just be detrimental to you, and it'll be detrimental to your well-being, your financial future, and things of that nature. You had money to lose. That's the whole point of investing. You invest what you can afford to lose. You don't go all in. You don't bet the farm on any stock, any crypto. That's just not how it works. So I wanted to read y'all an article real quick here, something that I just looked up here, and it says the U.S. prices, the oil prices, jumped 7.5%, topping more than $100 a barrel for the first time since 2014. So oil is essentially at $100 a barrel at this point. It says crisis in Eastern Europe could disrupt Russian supplies of crude. Russian accounts for about 12% of the world's oil supply and provides about 40% of gas in the European Union. Most of that fuel is delivered through pipelines, including the Ukraine, according to the Eurasian group. So basically what that means is that's one reason why the prices have jumped so much and so far as as oil and gas. And now you also think about that. If you're in the oil and gas, if you have any oil, if you have any stock in oil, if you have any stock in gas, then your portfolio probably up here right now, because like I said again, it always happens in times of war. Gas prices go up, the cost of oil goes up, so those stocks actually skyrocket. Now, another thing I want to also put into perspective, if you pay attention, if you've been really paying attention and just kind of monitoring and just really looking at how the stock market has been moving, because ever since the first talk about how the war was about to happen, or how everything was about to get kicked off, you would notice that everything dropped tremendously. So everything was down 20, 30, 40%, or whatever the case may be. But as soon as things kind of started settling in, people were saying, okay, well, it may not be as bad as we think it is, or the smart money, not the dumb money, but the smart money came in and they went on ahead and swoop in and bought all that stock or all the crypto assets that people sold to them, because basically that's what's going on. When people panic sell, when people just go out in an all-out selling frenzy, that is like blood in the water to these sharks. Sharks, I'm calling the big money, the millionaires, the billionaires. They're swooping in. They're getting all your crypto. They're getting all your stock assets. And because basically, you basically made it a free-for-all for those billionaires, and that 1% of people. You basically made a free-for-all for them, a feeding frenzy for them to go in, swoop in, and get all these assets at little to nothing. I mean, dirt cheap. That's not what we want to do. That's not what we essentially want to do. Us as the retail investor, we want to get this money back from the top 1%, these millionaires, and these Fortune 500 companies. We want to take their money back. We want to have that transfer of wealth come to us. We don't want to give that wealth back to them. That's what makes these people so rich. That's what makes these people so wealthy. It's because of the dumb money mentality that the retail investor has. So just think about that. So yeah, I just want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions about this. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you feel about everything that's going on. Let me know what your perspective is, what you're holding. Are you still holding? Have you panic sold? And are you still bullish on the overall success of the stock market or crypto market? These are pretty trying times right now. I mean, a lot of people are suffering, and I just want to give just shoot my prayers up to Ukraine. I really Hope those people find a way, or hope they found a way out, and I hope they are safe, and I hope they're with their families, and I hope everything's all right, you know, for the most part. But yeah, y'all just got to understand this. And like I say, I'm only 30 years old, so I'm not a master of, or I haven't been around for every single war that has happened, you know, since the beginning of the stock market, you know, and being able to actually live through the recessions, live through the dips, live through the crashes. However, I have did my due diligence, and I have went back and I've done my research. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You always have to do your research before you, not only before you consider selling anything, or consider just throwing everything away and just going all the way home, or going all the way to the bank and just cashing out everything, especially at a loss. So, but yeah, you guys, that's really all I have for this video. I just wanted to give y'all a quick, I guess, update on what I was doing. Me personally, I'm not selling anything. I have lost a good amount of money so far. My portfolio has plummeted thousands of dollars actually at this point, but I'm not scared. I'm actually buying more. I'm buying it up. I'm one of the ones. I'm gonna be like those big money millionaire, those big money Fortune 500 companies, those millionaire, billionaire investors. I'm gonna come in and buy everything for nothing, because like I said again, not only am I calculating. Sorry about that brief cut in the action, guys. But like I was saying, not only am I calculating what I spend, not only am I calculating the rest of my moves here in the future, as far as my portfolio and as far as my assets are concerned. Like I said again, I am going to put in what I can afford to lose. I'm going to continue to buy these dips. I'm going to continue to buy these crashes, because like I say, the markets, at the end of the day, what you need to remember, the markets are going to rebound. The market isn't going anywhere anytime soon. The market's going to rebound, and it's going to be a better day. So, like I say, in my opinion, to everybody that's, especially if you're new, if you're brand new to this, don't get scared. We are in this to make money. This is going to be long term. These markets aren't to get rich quick. These markets aren't to make us a lot of money real fast. So, I urge everyone to continue to. Just continue to hold, continue to be patient, continue to be brave, continue to be vigilant, because it's all going to pay off in the long run, I guarantee you. But again, like I say, y'all, I really appreciate y'all tuning in for this video. I hope y'all got something out of this video, and I hope this was able to shift your perspective and kind of ease your mind a little bit, and kind of help you sleep at night just a little bit better. I really hope so, because like I said, at the end of the day, guys, we're here to make money, and we are going to make money. Again, so if you like this video, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that post notification bell on the side of that subscribe button. That way y'all informed every time we post a video on this channel. And yeah, like I say, y'all, just share the video. Support the channel, support the bros. Like I say, make sure y'all help us spread these videos throughout the YouTube platform and help out that YouTube algorithm. But like I said again, that's all I got for this episode, y'all. Y'all stay safe out there, yeah, man. Y'all stay blessed. And like I say, I always remember one thing's for certain, two things for sure. You're going to make a return.